How does one become a Super Mutant Behemoth? Found throughout Fallout 3, 4 and 76, these vast, oversized brutes may all have different origins, but the path they take to becoming a behemoth is relatively similar. First seen in Fallout 3, the behemoths found in the Capital Wasteland originated from Vault 87, a vault in which inhabitants were exposed to the forced evolutionary virus as part of a Vault-Tec experiment. Exposure to this modified strain of FEV turned them into large, dumb, and incredibly strong super mutants, who then went on to raid and pillage the Capital Wasteland, kidnapping settlers and forcibly exposing them to FEV, turning them into new super mutants. As these super mutants aged, they continued to grow larger, stronger, and dumber. Super Mutant Behemoths are the oldest and strongest of their species, growing to be around 20 feet tall and so dumb that they are no longer capable of intelligent speech. As for the super mutants of Fallout 4, their origin is somewhat different to their Capital Wasteland brethren, as they are instead the result of Institute experiments into a different strain of the forced evolutionary virus. The Institute was responsible for the kidnapping of Commonwealth residents and submerging them into vats of modified FEV. These test subjects would then be tagged and released back into the wild. These super mutants differed from their cousins in the Capital Wasteland, displaying a smaller stature, scrawnier muscle mass, and darker, greener skin tones. What they lacked in size, however, they made up for in slightly increased intelligence, with them displaying the ability to craft more advanced armor and weapons, whilst also utilizing automated searchlights and turrets. The behemoths of the Commonwealth also displayed differences to those in Fallout 3, with uneven muscle growth giving these giants a lopsided appearance, and a shorter height of just 13 feet. These behemoths also seem to show some light increase in their intelligence, as seen with Grun, a behemoth who served as the leader of a group of other super mutants, who left the Commonwealth to raid the island in Fallout 4's Far Harbor DLC. The way in which these super mutants became behemoths does not seem to mimic those in Fallout 3, however, as according to Brian Virgil, one of the Institute scientists, when questioned about Edgar Swan, the behemoth residing in the pond in Boston Common, Swan became a behemoth when his mutations began to destabilize, rather than simply growing bigger and bigger until becoming a behemoth. And the uneven muscle mass of these creatures does lend itself more to that theory. As for the super mutants of Fallout 76, well, they were created when the local West-Tec research facility polluted the water supply of Huntersville just before the start of the Great Atomic War. And you'd assume due to their similarities to the Fallout 4 super mutants, they're basically using the same character models, that the strain of FEV used to infect the super mutants of Fallout 76 is a very similar one to that used by the Institute, meaning that the behemoths of Fallout 76 are most likely formed in the same way as those found in Fallout 4. We can actually also see a human undergo an unstable mutation into a behemoth, when Dr. Blackburn, a scientist running FEV experiments in Appalachia, exposes himself to his perfected FEV strain. This doesn't work as expected, however, and near instantly turns him from a human into a rampaging behemoth. Who's your favourite super mutant from the Fallout games? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on the next video. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.